We are looking at let us see solutions. This is the first chapter, getting started. First question is, which of the following are invalid variable names and why? This is interest paid, no problem with that, it is valid. This is not allowed, hyphen is not allowed, only underscores are allowed, only underscore is allowed. This is the only special character which is, or special symbol which is allowed. So this is invalid. Average is valid, no problem. You can give the name in caps, means uppercase or lowercase. Now here, if you assume that there is a decimal point here or a dot here, this is invalid because of the dot point. 1, 2, 3, it is invalid because the name should start with either an alphabet or an underscore. These two are only allowed. Number beginning, the variable name beginning with a number is not allowed. Dist in km, there, because there are blank spaces here, it is not allowed. OTP, again being blank space. Name, it is valid. Float, now this is valid or invalid. Since float, small, this one is the lowercase, and this is being seen by the compiler, but this is not being seen. The capital float can be allowed. Point out the errors. What are the errors? Do we have any errors here? Int is equal to this. See, int, this is a keyword. You cannot assign anything to a keyword. You just have to give some variable name. Name is equal to Ajay, but this is single quotes, so it has to be a character. That can only be one character. Ajay is an invalid character constant. You cannot assign on the left this value. You can have just one variable. So on the left hand side of this is equal to, or you can say an assignment operator, there can only be a variable. This, because we don't have C cross or 2.5 cross A, this is the error. So we have to insert. This is not implicit, means compiler will not understand this. Compiler will only understand this if you have proper operators. Here, what is the problem? There are spaces. There are spaces in between blank spaces. Here, is there any problem? We cannot see any problem. Everything is fine. Here, this one, double star, this is not available. So this is an invalid operator. Now we have to evaluate these expressions and show their hierarchy also. How to show this? The value will put in place of ABC, will put here 1.5, big will put 3, and we'll assume G to be float. So answer will come in float. So let us start. First of all, we know that the division and multiplication have the highest precedence, followed by the plus and minus, and here also modulo also. Because the modulo is not there, but still these three have highest preference. Then we have followed by plus, minus, and if you have bracket, it has the first preference. So let us start. This is we have placed the value. First 3 by 2 will be done, and 3 by 2, you know, because these two are integer. 3 by 2 is 1.5, only 1 will be taken, 0.5 will be discarded, so only 1 will come. Then 1 plus, we have 3 into 4. First this will be done, 3 into 4, this will be 12, then 12 by 3, that is 4, then 1.5 by 3, because in all these, this division operator has the higher precedence. We know that 1.5 by 3 means 1.5 by 3.0, that will be 0.5, so 0.5 will come. Now first is, we have plus, minuses, there are so many values here, plus, minus, and this all can be taken. So which we have to take? First of all, 4 plus 1 will take 5, and then we'll have this 5 minus 3, that will be 2, and then 2 plus 0.5, 2.5. 2.5 because G is what? G is your float, so 2.5 will come. Here also same thing, we'll put the values and then we'll see what to do. First of all, the into and division operator, this will give you, these two operators are having higher or highest precedence. So 3 into 2 will be done first. This will be 6, then 6 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3, and see this on is an integer. Now 3 by 2, 3 by 2 will be what? 3 by 2 will be 1.5. Again 1.5 will only take 1. 0.5 will be discarded. So it will be 1. Then 1 into 2 will be 2. Then all are done. Now let us see this one. 3 plus 2, 5. Then 5 plus 2, 7. And then 7 and this 3.2. When we add them, this will be 10.2. But since On is an integer, this 0.2 will be discarded. Only 10 will be given here. So final value will be 10. Again the same thing with some additional operators or formations. So we'll put the value, and please see that S is an integer. First we'll do 2 into 4, that will be 8. Then we'll do 8 by 4, that will be 2. Then we have 6 by 2, that will be 3. Then we have this, what we have to do here. See, we'll do this operation first, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 will be, as we know, it will be some 0 point something, but because these two are integer, we'll discard the decimal point, only 0 will come. And 0 into 6 is what? Again 0. And 0 by 3 is again 0. Now we are only left with 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. And since it is an integer, S can be minus 1. We have to convert the following equation into corresponding C statement. So we have to put a star here. Then we have a star here into. Then we have a star here. Then we have a star 2 into A. Then this is okay. This is also okay. Now this division sign will be converted into this, slash. So this is how. And you can do one more thing. That this can be kept in a round bracket. This can be kept in a round bracket. This can be kept in a round bracket. All those which you have to do. You want this to be done first. So all this can be kept in a round bracket. Again here minus b plus b square plus 2 in minus 4 into star. Here also star, and this is the division side. Now you can put the bracket as per your convenience, which you want to do first. Here also you have to put a star here for multiplication. Then this can be converted to division signs and give it a bracket. So this is how it is done. What will be the value or the output of the following program segment? See, I is 2, j is 3. First is and k and l, all these are integers. A and b are float. So first is k is equal to I divided by j cross j. I divided by j cross j. What you will get? This will be 2 by then j, that is 3, and then cross again 3. So what will be 2 by 3? See, this k is integer. So you will get 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is, because these are integers, so you will get 0 point something. Will only take 0 because this eventually the point after the value, after the dot, the value will be discarded. So this will be 0. 0 into 3 is 0. So you will get a 0 first. The k will be printed as 0. Next, we have L is equal to j by I into I. That means that you will have j as 3 by I into I. That is 2 into 2. See, this L is again an integer. L is an integer. So what you will get? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is 1.5. But because these two are integers, you will get only 1. 0.5 will be discarded. 1 into 2 is 2. So you will get 2 here. If you print L, you will get 2. Next is same thing. What you have got here, if you perform this, you will get some 0 value. But since this A is what? This is a float. So you will get 0.000. What you got here? You got 2.2. You got 2. But this is a float. So it will place 0, 0, 0, 0. This will be 6 times. Right? So this will be the result. Same thing here, but these two are integer, these are two are floats. Pick up the correct alternative for each of the following questions. C language has been developed by Dennis Ritchie. This is the correct answer. C language has been developed at AT&T Bell Labs. C language came into existence 1972. Most often we will come across this question and we will try or tempted to answer this as high level language. But the answer to this question is a middle level language, because middle level language means which is closer to your hardware It can talk to hardware directly also, and it is English like also. So if both characteristics are there, then the language becomes a middle level language, where that is why C is a middle level language. C can be used anywhere, anywhere, all of the above. This is the answer. C programs are converted into machine language. This is not the question of only C programs. Any program, any C, Java, or you take any of these, this will be converted to machine language by a compiler, that language compiler. So the answer will be compiler. Next is the real constant in C can be expressed in which of the following form? It can be expressed in the fractional as well as exponential form. It depends on how big the number is. So both fractional and exponential forms, this is the answer. A character variable can at a time store how many? A character is one character only one character. So the answer will be one character. Character means one character. Which of the following is not a character constant? None of these means all of the above, they are not character constant. Character constant means just in the single quotes you just have to have one character. The maximum value that an integer constant can have. See, this is very system dependent or compiler dependent. So you can have, if we give just 2 bytes to our integer constant, then the maximum value can go up to 32767. So we'll stick up to this, for our discussion, for our solving of this question answers, we'll assume it to be 2 byte. Then it goes to 32767. Actually, it goes to 32767 on the right hand side of the number line and minus through 32767 on the left hand side. The maximum width of C variable name can be, again here also the C variable name can be, it also system dependent, so it can be anywhere, any character long. But we stick for the question answer purpose 8 characters. New compilers, they commit 32 characters, so we'll stick to 32 characters. It can go up to more than that. For answering this question, you'll go to the second one. Otherwise, it can go up to any number of characters. A C variable cannot start with. It cannot start with. A C variable can start only with say an underscore or an alphabet. So the answer would be this. Both 2 and 3 above means a number, a special symbol. But this special symbol, if it is underscore, then it is allowed. So we are just assuming that this special symbol is not underscore. Then only this is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is wrong? This is wrong. Why? Because we cannot have the expression on the left hand side. Which of the following shows the correct hierarchy of arithmetic operations in C? So we have known about this. Always we have a round bracket first. Then these are not there. In C, we have up till our discussion we have seen that if we are a beginner to C, we know that this is not allowed. So only this falls into the correct category. So this 4th is the answer. Here, which operation will be performed first? See, when we have just seen this question, the round bracket will be performed first. So the innermost round means if you have round bracket, so this will be performed first. 3 star C. This will be the answer. 3rd one. Which of the following is allowed in a C arithmetic instruction? Which of the following is allowed? Only this is allowed. Neither this nor this. Only 3rd one. Which of the following statement is false? Please read them very carefully and try to answer which is false. The answer is actually 1. Each new C instruction has to be written on a separate line. There is no restriction like this. You can write your complete program in one line. Just separate them by semicolon. So there is no restriction of writing them on different lines. This we just do to make our program readable. If A is an integer value, A is equal to 5 by 2 will return what? 5 by 2 is what? You get 2.5. But because these two are integer, you will get only integer value. This will be discarded. So the answer will be this one, 3rd. The expression this evaluates to. I hope that you will be able to solve this. This will be 0 because 7 by 22. First of all, this will be computed. But still we know that 7 by 22 is again 0 because both are integer and you will get some 0.00. Here also 3 by 5 you will get some 0 point something and you will get a 0. The expression this evaluates to what? See, if you try to see what is coming, and if you assume that the integer, this a is an integer and it is of 2 byte, then this 300, this will be 30000, and this will be 2768. So 32768. Now this goes beyond the limit of 2 byte. 32767 is our higher limit. So what this is going to give you, this will take you to the opposite side of the number line. See, this is minus 32768. This is the number line. So because we have just crossed this limit and we have gone here, this will take us here. So the answer will be this one, minus 32768. The expression this evaluates to what? What will be the answer? See, the answer will be 6. Why? Since we have 4 plus 2 modulo minus 8. So first of all, this will be done. We know the precedence. So 2 modulo minus 8. That is minus 2 by 8. Just assume this. And we know that here we are getting the value as 2. If you perform this, then the modulo will, if you take this only, 2 by 8. So modulo will always give you the value. If this is higher, this is lower, you will get this value only. Always. So this 2 will be added with 4, you get 6. Hierarchy decides which operator is used first. So 6nd will be the answer. So this is the first part of our discussion on this chapter, and next we will take the examples or the questions on actual C programs. So till then, thank you so much. Take care of yourself.